Happy New Year. That was loud, not a terrorist. Cast your mind back to the very beginning of 2018 when Donald Trump decided that it would be a good idea to call African countries shitholes. An accidental alert for a ballistic missile attack accidentally got sent out to the people of Hawaii. Somebody definitely got sacked that day. And YouTube's most hated creator, Logan Paul, filmed a dead body in the woods and put it on his YouTube channel. Ah, memories. Today I thought it'd be a good idea to just forget about all that bad stuff for a little bit and just bring a little bit more positivity to the internet by discussing some of the weird and wonderful things that have graced the internet over the past year. So I invite you guys to come along on this journey with me as we recount the past year in the only language that millennials know, and that is memes. Buckle up kids, it's gonna be a wild ride. And we're going to start off this journey at the beginning, obviously. You know, January is supposed to be new year, new me. I'm going to set myself some goals and resolutions, things like I will take care of my body better by eating healthy and exercising. I will spend less time on the internet and spend more time with my loved ones. I will not eat Tide Pods. Remember that? What a weird time that was. So you might remember a bunch of weirdos on the internet deciding that it would be a good idea to just eat those little laundry detergent pod things that you put in your washing machine that specifically say, don't eat me, you will die. You know, honestly, I'm surprised humanity's lasted this long. Now, this became so much of a trend that the actual US government had to put out a kind of disclaimer saying, don't eat these things. A meme should not become a family tragedy. You know, if you decide that it's a good idea to eat Tide Pods, you're already the family tragedy regardless of whether you die or not. I have one question for you, one question only, and that is, do you know the way? Of course, I'm talking about Ugandan knuckles. Do you know the way? Honestly, it feels like that meme happened about 4 years ago. I don't know about you guys, but more like, do you know the way to my grave because we're all dying. Moving on. Now the final meme that I'm going to talk about that reared its ugly head in January, it's just one word that took over the whole of the internet and like the whole of the world for like a solid, probably the whole year in all honesty, you know, that meme's got longevity. And that is wig. Whoa, 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 hang on a second, did somebody say wig? Wig? Wig. Maybe wig can be our always. Wig. Obviously I can't mention every single meme that happened every single month because we will literally be here for about a day. This will turn into a 24-hour challenge, not clickbait. So if you do think of any more memes that I haven't mentioned while I'm going through this list, leave them down in the comments. Let's share our very unhelpful and stupid knowledge that makes our parents quite concerned about us. It's February, and everybody knows that February is the month of love.
You so fucking precious when you smile.
February also brought us to the height of our paranoia when everybody thought that the FBI was watching us through our phones and our laptop screens. What a weird phase that was. Trust no one, except our Lord and Saviour Shane Dawson. Moving on to March. Now I like to call March the month of Nickelodeon because boy was Mr. Nickelodeon rolling in those coins. There were a lot of odd SpongeBob themed memes. I don't know why. We had the oddly unnerving Creepy Patrick meme, and there was also the Krusty Krab versus the Chum Bucket meme in which you know, put one thing that you like on the Krusty Krab and then another thing that you hate on the Chum Bucket. It was just a way of insulting people, and we love a good insult on the internet, don't we? I feel like every year the internet births some kind of child prodigy, and I use that word very lightly, in which some weird kid blows up, not literally, via the internet for doing something vaguely weird or stupid or out of the ordinary. You know, last year it was the Cash Me Outside, How About That Girl, you know, we all remember her, although we'd probably rather forget. This year, we went full wholesome. I think I'm gonna go down to Tesco, stand in the cereal aisle and start singing like My Heart Will Go On or something like that, you know. Probably more likely to end up in a prison cell than on Ellen's sofa. Will my talents be realised? April also saw everybody's favourite villain. No, not Jeffree Star. I'm talking about Gru from the film Despicable Me. He just started saying gorals all the time. Thanks for the memes, Gru. Now the month of May brought us the highest grossing film of 2018. Of course, I'm talking about Infinity War. Don't know what it's about, haven't seen it, no interest in it, don't care about superheroes. If you are a fan of the movie, I feel like I don't really need to put a disclaimer or a trigger warning here because you know what's coming. So if you're sensitive to people dissolving, then just look away now. So we had the one famous kid of the year, and I also feel like there's always one meme of the year that not only completely divides the internet, but also reaches out into the real life world. Scary, I know. And it's on the news, it's in newspapers, you hear like grandmas in the street talking about it. You know, a few years ago it was the, is this dress black and blue or white and gold? Are we all crazy? I don't know. And this year it was the Yanni and Laurel thing that sent us all a bit mad, as usual. Didn't really expect anything less. Did you hear Yanni or did you hear Laurel? Let me know in the comments and boost my engagement. Now with me being a YouTuber, despite only uploading like once a month, but we don't talk about that, I feel like it would be only right to mention some specific YouTube things that birthed some memes onto the internet. Probably one of the biggest car crash events of the year, TanaCon. Remember that? How could we forget? I like to compare TanaCon to a group of white middle-aged women at a wedding with a free bar. It is about to get very messy, and we all saw it coming, but we didn't do anything to stop it because it was kind of fun to watch. And of course we had Boris Johnson, I mean Alfie not a Tory days, who was trying so desperately to hashtag relate to all those people who live in poverty and have to actually live on £1 a day, but instead he finessed himself some free donuts because he's semi-famous, and also shopped at Waitrose, because we can all relate to that. And in the month of June, we got probably one of the most bizarre memes. I still don't quite understand it. I'm of course talking about Millie Bobby Brown, the kid from the hit Netflix show Stranger Things, the one with the bald head and the, you know, yeah. People just decided to edit pictures of her with homophobic captions. Why not? The internet needs to get a hobby. July! Ooh woo. So the internet's sweetheart Ariana Grande got engaged to Pete Davidson. So happy, so cute, and because of that we found out that Pete Davidson just had a really big penis, and so Big Dick Energy was born. Just one second. Alexa, play Despacito. Yeah, I don't have an Alexa. August, the month when the internet's most annoying teen that can pass for a 10-year-old became like super freaking famous. And obviously I'm talking about none other than the icon, the star, the legend that is JoJo Siwa. She can talk faster than James Charles can wiggle his way out of a scandal. And that's fast. And a lot of the internet, being the mean fuckers that you are, like to bully her and be really mean. But I think she's great, you know? She's like 16 and like a marketing genius. I want her brain. Another really bizarre meme that took over the internet in August was the Johnny Johnny Yes Papa something eating sugar. Honestly, I tried to avoid it at all costs. It just creeped me out. And how could I forget our Prime Minister making a bit of a tit out of herself. Again. Nice moves, Mrs. Prime Minister. If only you could be as smooth and suave when negotiating Brexit. Please don't break our country. Look, I'm gonna be straight with you here. The month of September, I turned 21 and naturally became super depressed, as one does. And so the only meme that I recorded on my notes app for September was moths. Just moths. Moths and lamps. It was a weird month for all of us. October 2018, the goths are out, it's Halloween season, time for some memes. Don't know what that was. Does anyone remember like a few years ago when a plague of lip-syncing pre-teens from the hit app Musical.ly just infected the internet? Remember when we thought that that was hitting like absolute rock bottom of the internet and that it just couldn't get any worse than that, right? Well, we were wrong. Of course, I'm talking about the reincarnation of Musical.ly that is TikTok. TikTok popped off. Now, not only were they the cringe teens that we'd seen from Musical.ly in the past, we now also have cringe adults that are probably pedophiles. Country boys. And of course, Furries. What a wild app TikTok is, and you know, may TikTok continue to reign over the internet for many a moon to come. Please sponsor me, I'm broke. Now, not only is TikTok itself just one massive meme, it also birthed some like sub-memes, I guess you would call it that, such as
Tracer.
And of course,
hit or miss, I guess they never miss.
Yeah, I love the internet. Oh, and there was also that really creepy picture of Miley Cyrus that kind of looks like she farted but doesn't want anybody to know that it's her, and she's trying to like cover it up. Like in her eyes you can see she's just like, it wasn't me. I don't know, what are you talking about? What? Either that or she's just staring into your soul. One of the two. Moving on to November, the penultimate month of the year. I hate to be the one that just reopens the wound. Ariana Grande and Pete Big Dick Davidson, they called off their engagement. There's no hope for any of us, like what's the point in living? But we did get some good memes from it. There was of course the Thank You Next meme from the hit song Thank You Next. You know, if I did a shot for every time a basic white girl put that as their caption for an Instagram picture in the month of November, I'd be dead. And also from the song, we had the one taught me love, one taught me patience, and one taught me pain. Thank you, Ariana Grande, for your services to the meme world. I'm sorry, I'm sure your engagement was pretty painful, but you did some good things for the internet and I appreciate that. Now, because the Western world has its balls gripped by capitalism, we just start talking about Christmas. Like a month and a half before Christmas. Why? Because of that, some Christmas related memes start surfacing on the internet. In my notes for this video, all I put for this meme was the Grinch being a whole ass mood. I challenge you to caption this meme better than that. My personal favourite is the one where it's the video of the Grinch and the caption is like, "Mum, don't wind the dog up." It's just stupid, but it's funny, and I laughed way more than is socially acceptable at that meme. I have some bad news. It's really hard for me to say, but they did surgery on a grape. Now, because the internet is filled with sick and twisted individuals, we get a lot of weird and disturbing and odd memes, but this one is probably the most wholesome meme of 2018, and you know, I'm thankful for that. We all need a little bit of Jesus in our lives. That Jesus comes in the form of Bongo Cat. So pure, so lovely, so innocent. How does it even survive in a place like the internet? Guys, gals, and non-binary pals, I hate to break it to you, but we've reached the final month of the year. December. Netflix strikes again. You've got Bandersnatch by the people who make Black Mirror, and I mean, that fucked me up. It also released a Netflix original movie thing called Bird Box, in which we got this weird and wonderful meme. Speaking of not being able to hear, most likely because our ears are bleeding, we had Gabby Hanna, the YouTuber, singing.
So what if I'm the monster?
Some honorary mentions go to Pikachu looking like a teenage boy seeing boobs in real life for the first time, skinny Mariah Carey, the Duke and Duchess of Cambridge just looking up at things. Don't say it, don't say it, don't say it, don't say it, don't. So that's it. That is 2018 in memes, and like I said, I've probably missed a billion of them, so if you can think of any more, do let me know down in the comments. And if you did enjoy this video, please do let me know by leaving a thumbs up. Would greatly appreciate that. And obviously subscribe, turn on notifications if you want to see more videos from me in the future. And again, thank you very much for watching. Happy New Year, and I will see you guys next time with another video.